What is enlightenment? Enlightenment, whether you define it or not, it cannot change your life. It doesn't matter whether you know the definition of enlightenment or not. Because if you try to capture the enlightenment into some words, it is not going to help you in any way. Now the question is, why do you want to become enlightened? Because are you tired of life, or somebody, some guru, some master told you that there is going to be a blissful state where you should be, or you have read in some scriptures or some books, that's why you want to become enlightened? Then it's not your interest, it's somebody else's interest you are carrying forward. That is again not going to help you out in any way. So what you should do? Unless you know what is enlightenment, you cannot achieve it. So first step is to know the enlightenment. Now, the very interest in enlightenment shows that you are not satisfied with your present situation. You don't accept your present situation as it is. You don't accept yourself as it is. And there is a deep dissatisfaction inside you which provokes you to find some blissful state. And you want to be in a state where there is no pain, there is no misery around you in your life. But you also know that it's not possible. Life is all about combination of all kind of dualities. Misery always comes with happiness, and happiness always goes with misery. Days always follow nights, and night always follow days. There is a north, there is a south. There is a black, there is a white. So one part of existence cannot exist as a stand-alone. It has to coexist with some other part also. So why do you want to choose only one part of life? That is only blissful state. This the very desire to be blissful will make you unhappy. And this is against enlightenment. The very desire for enlightenment is against enlightenment. So, enlightenment is not something which has to be achieved. Enlightenment is something which has to be understood. When I say understood, it means understood in a sense that life always exists in duality. The moment you accept duality in its own place, you are enlightened. The very acceptance becomes your enlightenment. So, if you live your present totally, without condemning it, without trying to get rid of it, without trying to get attached towards it, you are in enlightened state. And when you live present fully, you cannot desire some other state, because you are not thinking, you are totally present right now, here. So, when you got some wound on your body part, it's paining a lot, and you are totally present in current time now, then you become wound itself. There is nobody who is experiencing the pain. You become pain. If you are happy right now, and if you are perfectly 100% happy right now, then you become happiness. There is nobody who is experiencing happiness. But as long as you create yourself a separate entity from the present, there is a knower and there is a known, then there is bound to be a misery, because you created duality in present. You are not fully present right now. So the key to enlightenment is do things fully with your 100% effort and concentration. That's the state of enlightenment. Now think about people who become enlightened. People like Buddha, Mahavira, Osho. They never changed their situation. Whatever situation came, they faced it. And situation is going to be same even after enlightenment. Then what really changes? Only thing changing is your way of looking at the thing. Now, if you are in a misery, you will witness that you are miserable. But still, since you are witnessing perfectly, that's why you don't feel misery. You are being a witness of a misery. That's why misery can't touch you. And what has changed right now? Your way of looking at the pain has changed. Pain is still there. Enlightened people do experience pain. They do experience pleasure. They do have lust. They do have anger. They do have jealousy. But they are aware of it. And they accept it, that they have misery. They have lust. They have jealousy. They accept that fact. The moment you don't accept it, then there is a need to become enlightened. And you find yourself into bondage. The moment you accept it, you will behave the way as you are. And that's the state of enlightenment.